Doesn't the bed look so comfortable, you guys? You know when you make a bed and it's so fluffy and you're just like, should I fall on it or not? Well, we're definitely going to. It is so comfortable. So comfy. All right, so let's get to business, guys. Today we are having a vlog. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love Mac. Okay, let's just dive right in, shall we? So let's talk about acceptance. Acceptance not, right? Acceptance not. We are going to be talking about acceptance and how we all want to be accepted and be the most popular at school.
I'm sorry that people are so jealous of me, but I can't help it that I'm popular.
And the most popular person with your friends and loved ones and family, and it's like, sometimes it's like a real struggle.
I just wish we could all get along like we used to in middle school. I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles and we'd all eat it, be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you even go to this school?
No, I just have a lot of feelings.
Okay, go home.
On that facade, you know, and try to be accepted. It's a really stressful time too, to find new friends, find new adventures, and be accepted within those adventures. It could be a baseball league, it could be even just with friends, right? And being accepted within a group. So acceptance not, I feel like there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure in society to be accepted. It's like we seek in ourselves to be accepted by others and seek others' opinions to be acceptable for what we do, right? So it's not also about being accepted within groups. It's also about being what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. And really, I think acceptable not is really the way you should go, because, you know, where do you place acceptance first off? Like, is it something that's super, super important to you? Is it something that you can just go ahead and just be like, I don't really care who accepts me for who I am. I'm me and that's who I am? Or is it something that is really important in your life, that you really want to be accepted by everyone? And, you know, being accepted by everyone, they always say you can't please everyone also. And that's super true, because you can't please everyone. However, you have to be accepted and pleased by the ones you love, of course, right? So the first is the placement of acceptance. And where do we place it? If we place it as something super important to us, it'll bring stress within our lives, and extra stress we don't absolutely need, right? So if you place acceptance at a low level of your life and you either accept me for who I am or don't, I think is the best reality for people, because it's less stressful, you don't put a lot of pressure on it, and you're either accepted or you're not accepted, right? So does it really matter if you're accepted? Honestly, really, does it really matter? The second thing that we want to talk about is breaking free. Breaking free from what's acceptable to others, breaking free from what society thinks that we should do and what is acceptable and what's not acceptable. Breaking a crime is one thing, right? So we know what's wrong and what's right, but to accept things, to be accepted into where you're shopping or who you're hanging out with, like, those are different things. So break free from that. Like, who cares if someone is accepting you or not? At the end of the day, they're only judging you for what they know of you. They don't actually know you that well to be judging you and your character. Personally, I mean, everyone should give everyone an equal opportunity. I feel like everyone deserves an equal opportunity, regardless of how many times someone has done you wrong. Everyone is not the same, right? We are all not the same spotted leopard. We all have our own different, not right now. We all have our own different uniqueness to each and every one of us, right? And I think that's really special about everyone individually, that everyone brings a unique viewpoint, a unique idea, a unique perspective. And I think that's coming up to our third chapter. Become humble, being unique. So, you know, I'll be honest with you. If I lived my life mundane every single day, just doing the same thing over and over, and whatever society thought was acceptable, life would be super boring. You should be humble, being unique, and being yourself, because that'll separate you from everyone else. I think also, you know, whatever you do is be your authentic self. Expressing yourself and being your authentic self is the best thing for you personally. Who cares about the rest of society and what they think? But like, for your own mental state, let's be honest. If you're yourself, you don't have to stress about being accepted or, you know, doing things that are not really in your fiber and in your core, right? And I feel you're doing a disservice to yourself by not just shining bright with that uniqueness. I think that it's special that we all have a unique thing that we can all do, and that we're not all the same. Could you imagine if we were all the same? That would be so generic, so plain. And like, who wants to live in society like that? Like, that's so plain. There are people out there that keep true to themselves and keep true to their uniqueness. And I think that's what makes them shine. People love that, is being your genuine, unique self. I think that's ultimately everyone's goal, right? Is you need to feel comfortable within your own skin in order for you to kind of shine through on your uniqueness. It's like people are scared to sometimes do things in front of others because that person's going to judge them, or you may not be accepted by that person, or the people might think you're really weird, so because you're weird you can't be accepted. But I think that if we were able to strip that apart from the emotion of being unique and basically saying, who cares what other people think of me, and just being your own self will attract people that are attracted to you and not attracted to the thing that you're trying to become in order to become accepted. So I think, you know, becoming humble, being unique is super, super, super good and grounding for your own soul. Chapter 4, I think, is get your freak on. Getting your freak on is all about get your freak on, get your freak on, get your freak on. Shining through that uniqueness, coming to a term that you feel is super, super well for yourself. You can be comfortable in your own skin and being a freak of nature. Who is perfect? Like, honestly, have you ever seen someone that's absolutely perfect? If you have, you're lying, first off. Secondly, there's no one that's perfect. I mean, there are people that try to mirror to be perfect, or they try to put on a facade that is perfect. And you know what? Not everything is perfect. So I mean, get your freak on and really just do you and embrace yourself and your uniqueness. And I think like if you are more comfortable within your own skin, you become more confident as well. And with confidence attracts people to you. So you won't have to fear of, oh my God, will I be accepted by those? The people that like you for you will accept you for you at the end of the day, and that you don't have to put on this guard or this facade for others just because of the fact that you want them to like you.
If someone said something bad about you, you'd want me to tell you, right?
No.
What if it was someone you thought was your friend?
What do you... Hold on, other line.
I'm not taking this anymore.
Good for you, Gretchen.
Hello?
Let's go out.
Okay, hold on, I'm on the other line with Gretchen.
Don't invite Gretchen. She's driving me nuts.
Hold on.
Okay, hurry up.
It's Regina. She wants to hang out with me tonight, but she told me not to tell you.
Do not hang out with her.
Why?
Oh, you don't want me to tell you.
Oh, she can tell me. Hold on. Oh my God, she's so annoying.
Who is?
Who's this?
Gretchen.
Right. Hold on. Oh my God, she's so annoying.
I know. Just get rid of her.
Okay, what is it?
Regina says everyone hates you because you're such a slut.
She said that?
You didn't hear it from me.
A little harsh, Gretch.
Whatever, she has a right to know.
I can't go out. I'm sick.
Boo, you whore.
The fifth thing that I want to talk about is just loving yourself. Honestly, ultimately loving you and yourself. Acceptance not. Who cares what people think? Who cares what society thinks? Who cares what your neighbors think? Who cares what others that might be close to you think? Honestly, you have to basically break that all down and just love yourself and embrace yourself and do you. At the end of the day, there's no other disservice from not doing you. So make sure that you shine in your uniqueness. Who cares about being accepted? It's not all about being accepted. People that are not accepted in society are sometimes the most beautiful, creative creatures that have lived on this earth and that are very artistic and are amazing. Don't worry about what others think. Don't put too much stress on that. I mean, people are going to love you regardless. If those humans are being mean to you because of the fact that, you know, you might not be exactly like them, you don't need those people in your life, because at the end of the day, we only have one life to live. And let's be honest, who cares what everyone else thinks? Just move on and don't worry about it, because people will love you for you. Last thing I want to say to you is don't worry about being accepted. People will accept you for you. So I hope that you enjoyed this little tiny talk, chit chat sidebar. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you feel like this is something that you want to see in the future. I hope you did like it. So until then, guys, we'll check you on the next video.